Okay, so we've put in their geodatabase, and one thing I would like to do there, you can see our tutorial, and if I just, because you can do that, it's got that, it's got the data, and what you might do there, you can see there's a database there, is I want to make that default, but it's not. I'm actually going to drag it over to databases, which is not letting me. Add database. And we will go into the project. Quick access is probably easier. Projects. And we're just going to actually add the database from there. I'm just clicking down on it. I'm just going to click on Northridge, okay? It has to be listed there, and you can see the default geodatabase has got a little house next to it. Now, I don't want the default geodatabase. That's the thing that ArcGIS just makes. So I'm going to right-click on it and go Make Default. I can't right-click on it in folders and go Make Default. It has to be actually added, so all you do is Add Database. Now, I can create my own geodatabase, but I'm not going to do that. The reason you do a geodatabase is so that everything is in the same coordinate system and it's much quicker. Now, what I frequently do in my geodatabases is I do a thing of, say, I make this is called well, there's no feature layers here, it's just different layers, but I would put something that I would call base layers or main layers or original layers, and then I would create another one called working layers. And if you're going to do any sort of transport stuff, it's a good idea to make a transport layer. And I'll show you how to do that next. But anyway, so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to let's drag earthquakes. And there's a whole lot of earthquakes. Remember? So you can right-click on it, but what you can also change the name. Doesn't do it permanently, but you can click on, you see this yellow things come up? Let's just click on the attribute table that way, and that's the different earthquakes. Now your tutorial actually explains what they all mean. You can definitely see a date, and I can sort that ascending, and I can sort that descending, so the latest, there's all 1994. Another thing you can do is when you look at that, you can actually go into fields. And you can see that the fields, this is you can't do anything to it because it's standard. So that's magnitude, I assume. And you can see it's different number formats. Number formats is very, very important. Now this is all thing, and you can see that there's one there that says magnitude. So let's just have a look here. Well, let's just symbolize it by magnitude. Symbology, let's have a look. We'll go into unique values and add all values. Ooh. You can see it comes up with that, so that probably doesn't mean what I want it to mean. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't actually symbolize this by unique values. And while I'm about it, I know I'm showing you stuff. So let's symbolize it by graduated colors. Now you only use graduated colors for numeric data. You can change that, by the way, maximum sample size. You can go in advanced symbology things and you can change the sample size. But I'm just going to leave that for the moment, okay? So what it is there is that's actually for numeric data. Natural breaks is a thing that ArcGIS just sort of creates itself. It's a statistical thing. There's also other ones. You can do quantiles. You can do equal interval, defined interval, manual interval, so you want to do quintiles, geometrical interval, or standard deviation. So say we put standard deviation, you can change it, but I've just left it as default. And these are the ones that are, let's just go down and change it to sort of to standard deviation colors. And these are the ones that are significantly above. Yeah, quite a lot above. How many standard deviations above the norm? Over 2.5 standard deviations above the norm. And this is for numeric data, scale data, you know, think numbers basically. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish and I'll carry on with it in the next video.